Welcome to Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. In media's realm, time's fabric is spun, designed illusions, a race never won. Symbols and archetypes, recycled through screens, disconnected, we drift from our natural means. Yet life persists, in echoes of old, whispering truths, waiting to unfold. Nature's symphony, a harmonious call, reminding us deeply, we are part of it all. Amidst digital haze, new psychoses arise, as we sever ties with our own earthly ties. But the wild still sings, in wind and in trees, beckoning us back to our truest degrees. Let us break free, from the media's sway. Embrace our roots, rediscover the way. Time pulses within, a timeless embrace. As we reconnect, and find our natural space. The Dendera temple complex is located in the town of Dendera, situated on the west bank of the Nile River in modern-day Egypt. The original Commission, now known as Egyptians, this site is Ayunet or Tantur, which was associated with the goddess Hathor. During the Hellenistic period, after Kemet became Egypt being under Greek influence, the complex came to be known as Ta-Wint-Netert, which translates to She of the Divine Pillar. This name is an adaptation of the original Commission name and reflects the association of the temple with the goddess Hathor. In the Roman era, the complex was referred to as Tintiris, which is a Latinized version of the Greek name. The Romans often adopted and modified Greek names for Egyptian cities and landmarks. In modern Western lexicons, the site is commonly referred to as the Dendera Temple Complex or simply Dendera. This name is derived from the modern town of Dendera that has grown around the ancient temple site. The Dendera Temple Complex is a vast religious site that encompasses several structures, including the main temple of Hathor, the Mamazi, Birth Chapel, a sacred lake, and other smaller temples and chapels. It is renowned for its well-preserved reliefs and architectural features, providing valuable insights into ancient Egyptian religious practices and beliefs. The complex is situated in the fertile region of Upper Egypt, near the city of Gena, approximately 60 kilometers, 37 miles, north of Luxor. The surrounding area is characterized by the agricultural lands along the Nile River, with a mix of cultivated fields and desert landscapes. Overall, the Dendera Temple Complex is a significant archaeological site. It continues to attract visitors from around the world who come to admire its historical and architectural wonders. The Dendera Temple Complex, located in Dendera, Egypt, is an ancient Egyptian temple complex dedicated primarily to the goddess Hathor. It is one of the best preserved temple complexes in Egypt and has a long history dating back to the Old Kingdom period, circa 2686 to 2181 BCE. Although the current structures mostly date from the Ptolemaic period, 305 to 30 BCE, and the Roman period. The main temple at Dendera is the Temple of Hathor, which was constructed during the Ptolemaic dynasty and completed during the Roman period. The Ptolemaic dynasty ruled from 305 to 30 BC. Their rule lasted for 275 years, from 305 to 30 BC. The Ptolemaic was the last dynasty of ancient Kemet, the land of Indus Kush. Therefrom, language change, Kemet is now known as Egypt. It is a large structure with impressive columns and intricate reliefs. The temple is renowned for its beautiful astronomical ceiling, known as the Dendera zodiac, which depicts the signs of the zodiac. Regarding Cleopatra VII, while she is associated with Egyptian history, there is no direct evidence linking her to the Dendera Temple Complex. As for the external carvings, it is important to note that the carvings and reliefs found at Dendera primarily depict religious scenes, mythological figures, and rituals related to the worship of Hathor and other deities. The carvings may also include depictions of pharaohs and royal family members, but it is unlikely that specific carvings of Cleopatra VII and her son, Ptolemy XV, exist at the Dendera Temple Complex. 10 point-by-point description of the geography surrounding the Dendera Temple Complex. 1. Location: the Dendera Temple Complex is situated in the town of Dendera, which is located on the west bank of the Nile River in Egypt. 2. Proximity to the Nile River: the complex is in close proximity to the Nile River. It is specifically situated on the west bank of the river, which means it is on the side opposite to the rising sun. 3. Region. The complex is located in Upper Egypt, which refers to the southern part of the country. 4. Upper Egypt is characterized by its location upstream of the Nile River, in contrast to Lower Egypt, which is located in the Nile Delta region. 5. Distance to Guinea. The town of Dendera is approximately 60 kilometers, 37 miles, north of Guinea. 6. Guinea is a city in Upper Egypt and serves as a major transportation hub for the region. 7. Distance to Luxor. The complex is situated about 60 kilometers, 37 miles, north of Luxor, another prominent city in Egypt. 8. Luxor is known for its rich archaeological sites, including the famous temples of Karnak and Luxor. 9. Surrounding landscape. The immediate surroundings of the Dendera temple complex consist of agricultural lands along the Nile River. These fertile lands are used for cultivating crops, taking advantage of the river's water supply. Mix of cultivated fields and desert. Beyond the agricultural lands, the landscape gradually transitions into desert areas. 10. The desert landscapes consist of arid terrain with sandy or rocky stretches, typical of the Egyptian desert. Overall, the Dendera temple complex is located on the west bank of the Nile River in Upper Egypt, approximately 60 kilometers north of both Guinea and Luxor. It is surrounded by agricultural lands near the river, which gradually give way to desert landscapes as one moves farther away from the Nile. The Dendera temple complex is located in the town of Dendera, situated on the west bank of the Nile River in modern-day Egypt. The original Comitian name of the site is Ayunet or Tantur, which was associated with the goddess Hathor. During the Hellenistic period, when Egypt was under Greek influence, the complex came to be known as Tawint Nedert, which translates to She of the Divine Pillar. This name is an adaptation of the original Egyptian name and reflects the association of the temple with the goddess Hathor. In the Roman era, the complex was referred to as Tintiris, which is a Latinized version of the Greek name. This name is derived from the modern town of Dendera that has grown around the ancient temple site. The Dendera temple complex is a vast religious site that encompasses several structures, including the main temple of Hathor, the Mamazi, birth chapel, a sacred lake, and other smaller temples and chapels. It is renowned for its well-preserved reliefs and architectural features, providing valuable insights into ancient Egyptian religious practices and beliefs. Overall, the Dendera temple complex is a significant archaeological site that showcases the fusion of Egyptian, Greek, and Roman influences in ancient Egypt. It continues to attract visitors from around the world who come to admire its historical and architectural wonders. As we conclude our exploration of ancient artifacts in our midst, let us remember that these treasures are not confined to distant museums or forgotten lands. Each artifact carries a piece of our collective history, a glimpse into the depths of our human psyche, and a reminder of the harmony and balance we strive to attain. May we approach these artifacts with reverence, curiosity, and an open heart, for they have the power to awaken our spirits, inspire our minds, and connect us to a timeless legacy. Let us cherish and honor the artifacts in our midst, for they are not merely remnants of the past, but living vessels of wisdom, guiding us towards a future of enlightenment and unity. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.